Divine greetings, entities, energies, lovelies, bodies of light, seekers and sojourners of truth, the 144, the chosen of the chosen of the chosen few. I greet you in the love that lights the truth from my heart to yours. I'm Akila Textry in the divine energy essence of it all, reporting to you live from 5D, none other than 5D, and as usual, bringing you the news to infuse, if you so choose, to light up on this light grid, right? Light up or get fried if you're not lighting up. That's right, Birdie, make that call. Speaking of that, this is a last call. I usually do this on the last days when I'm getting ready to do a workshop, the Divine Chakra Moon Workshop, which I have mentioned before. But today's today. So the day of the day, I'm inviting you all. I'm in my root chakra. I'm in my red, so I'm rooting already, starting out from the root going down. It's when we work with all energy centers. It's 7 days moon work, working with the moon as the moon is most potent 3 days before, 3 days after, and working with this cosmic spotlight to really highlight some things. And so we're looking at the return to responsibility. We're full moon in Capricorn, and get this, we are going to get 2 full moons in Capricorn, double the full moon in Capricorn, and you know that's giving us a chance to pull up and see what's really going on. We're really double reflecting on what happened 6 months ago, because the full moon in Capricorn is giving us a chance to do just that. Reflect on what has happened in the Capricorn season, specifically, as I've been talking about, specifically the Maherta frequencies on the 15th. See, I ain't lying. You hear that bird? The bird has the word. It just perched up there and just keeps going. Right? So the Maherta frequencies on the 15th through the 21st, the 20th and the 21st, when Pluto and the Sun were moving together from Capricorn on the 20th into Aquarius on the 21st. So that was a major cosmic shift that was following. That was the end of the week when we had those major Maherta frequencies, for those who know about it. And that was something that really was like a blast of from the galactic center, just right through. And a lot of us may have felt the energies. You may have gotten emotional. Like I did a video about it. You may have to look back around that time of the Maherta frequencies. Very powerful. And so there was some things that were stirred up, right? It was stirred up in all of the earth, right? We were in earth element at that time too. So the earth was really getting its shake up, and it shake down a little. I would say like more of a blast of frequencies, airwaves that hit the earth, frequencies from, far out, that were very powerful. And not only that, a lot of us have been withstanding a lot of solar flares, which you probably heard. We're getting a lot of solar flares this year. And again, this is all information from the sun, from our galactic center. So I'm speaking to you for 2 things, not just to give information on what's happening right now, but this is one of those calls where I'm giving us the opportunity to do something. This is a call to action. This is a call to do, and this is what the workshops do. It gives us the opportunity to go in, and in there we'll be going a little deeper with getting our energy centers, our 7 energy centers working. That's why it's 7 days, working with the root coming on up, tapping into our soul's consciousness, because the energy centers are doorways to our souls. The chakras, as people call them, are doorways to the soul, while utilizing the celestial body energy. This is a very interactive, intrinsic workshop where we're utilizing all those energies, the sun, the moon, the planets, right? The aspects, where they are, understanding your natal chart. All of this is a help. Every month when we have a full moon, it helps us to clear up. I call it the transmutation, right? The new moon is manifestation. The full moon is transmutation. It's an opportunity to transmute the things that we have, the soot on our soul, the denials, right? As I was just speaking in my live, saying that the denials are a seduction of the ego. So this is an opportunity to tap into that soul in a way where you are humbleizing the ego, having a death to the ego moment, a respiriting, if you will, that allows us to have a a death to the misappropriated ego moment where we have full humility, full vulnerability that leads to full humility, right? That allows for the receptivity of the full moon. The moon is the feminine energy. So this is a beautiful time, an opportune time to utilize the fullness of this feminine energy that's highlighting the cosmic spotlight, that is highlighting to us what is in the depths of our soul, in the subconscious mind, and allowing us to bring it to the surface, right? As the moon and the sun are in opposition, right? So the full moon allows us to, it highlights it. Let me say it this way, it doesn't bring it to you right away sometimes, but it allows you to see it. It allows you to highlight it so that in the waning process, you're bringing that, as the moon comes around to align with the sun, you're bringing what you got. It's almost like you're fishing in your soul. And it's like with the full moon, you're like, ha, I got it. You know, you hook it and you get it. And you're reeling it in through the waning phase until you get to the new moon and you bring it. This is the tango, as I've been talking about, the song and dance with the full moon, the new moon, and you bring it into one accord. You bring that information to the light. That is how you bring it to the light. You bring it into your outer world. When they align, when the sun and the moon align, you are now bringing what you've brought up from reflections, reflecting on your soul, having a true introspection that allows you to highlight the dysfunctions, the malfunctions, all of the ugly, right? We're not looking for the pretty, we're looking for the ugly. This is an opportunity to transmute fear-based thoughts that are based in the mind state of lack. Because there is a mind state of lack, it breeds fear-based thoughts, right? And so our job is to find those, hook, reel it in, get it, bring it in, transmute it in the heart, so that we're moving forward in the light, in the love that lights the truth, in our upper chakras, in our higher, we carry it up, we pull it up out of the bowels of our lower chakras that are in the body, and we pull it up, right? This is the work that we're practicing when you do this work, for those who understand it. And if you've never heard of it before, try jumping in. Don't try, do. Because as my daughter says, tryers are for liars. If you're trying, you ain't really doing. So do something different. This is not for everybody. I'm speaking to those specifically, those light warriors and some light workers that are willing and ready, light bodies that are ready to take the next step, that are ready to build even in the community, build this community, so that we can have like minds that are strong, because we are only as strong as the weakest link. And I don't just say that about a group of people. I say that about myself. I am only as strong as my weakest link. So I utilize every full moon opportunity to go find that weak link and get it out of there. You're out. Right? So those of you who may want to know how, I've had people ask me, well, how do you do that? And it's a process. And it's something that I'm able to break down. I put it in the form of like a course in a workshop for us to understand and know ourselves, and know how to utilize these energy centers, how to find yourself. If you have any ailments in your body, this is a time for you to find it through those ailments. Listen to the body. The body keeps the score. Don't complain about the body. Say, oh, okay, this where we having pain. Oh, this where we having issues. That's a doorway into my energy center, right? If you got digesting, let's say respiratory, since I'm talking about the heart area here, if you got respiratory, you got heart issues, oh, that's heart chakra, right? That's the energy center of the heart. So this is a doorway into the soul. Where am I out of alignment, right? And it's highlighted with the cosmic light of the full moon. Is highlighting your agitations, the things that's bothering you, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. It highlights it for you, right? So that you can say, oh, this is where I got to work on something, rather than, oh, this hurts, and, you know, repeating it, passing it down to other people, complaining about it or gossiping about it. The right thing to do is go within, get real esoteric with yourself. This is esoteric knowledge, right? You are infinite beings. You've come here fully loaded and equipped with everything you need. You just have to remember, right? So doing the workshop that I do is a part of having a soul synapsis. It is a part of being a remembering. The soul synapsis is the remembering, right? You're in the position that you in because you have forgotten. right? You've had a sin because you have forgotten. The sin is just a misstep, a mistake, right? And you only mistake because you forgot. So when you're in the remembering, you remember and you remember and you remember who and what you are here for, who you are and what you are here for, and you become intentional. You tap, 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 tap into that insight, the pineal gland. You tap into that subconscious mind, right? When we do this workshop, I can speak for myself, it taps in and allows you to unfold. It is free, by the way, so I'm not selling nobody nothing. I'm simply placing forth a platter, a divine platter, for you to have an opportunity to tap into yourself. And I guarantee you, I've had people tell me this stuff people are not getting out there, and this is stuff that people will probably charge however much money for. I don't believe in charging spirit. Spirit is not a commodity. I will get mine just by giving. I live in the law of Dharma, right? I do my work. I do my karma. I work my karma and live in my Dharma, right? And this is what this practice is about, is to help you to see your karmic trauma, see the soot that is on your soul. It is to help you to find those things that we are doing unconsciously and tap into. So this full moon in Capricorn is bringing us into a full circle or cycle as to what has been happening over the past couple of months, and giving you the opportunity to look, it's coming in at 1 degree. 1 degree, that's new beginning. It's opening that door for you, baby. It's like, come on in. And at the end of the month, it's going to be at 29 degrees, and it's going to help you close that chapter. So what chapter have you been working on? What has been coming up for you that you've been struggling with, right? If you are working on tapping into the 5th dimension, this is the work that we have to do to tap in. You're not going to get there by just saying, I'm 5D and I know 5D. It involves quantum leaping and timeline jumping. And the only way you're going to jump across a timeline is the more you remove the soot off your soul. I can tell you that. I've walked with spiritual people, and I can see where they reached a barrier and they don't even know they hit that barrier. But I've noticed it because I went through, and then I'm wondering, well, what happened? Wasn't you standing here with me? No, they fell behind because they could not pass. No matter what you do, because you cannot fool the energy, right? This is a grid. We don't understand this grid. It's not just one-dimensional, right? You're going to get fried on the grid. So when there's time, and there are times where we timeline jump together, a lot of people don't know that there's collective quantum leaping, because a lot of us tune into the energy and we find these energetic hotspots that allows us to leap through and quantum leap, right? So if you don't do the work, when it comes time when we hit another energetic hotspot, you will stop right where you are. You will not pass that timeline. It'll be like, go directly to jail. Do not pass go. You do not get to pass go. You go that way. That's how the energy do us, and a lot of people don't realize that. So these are the opportunities. Whenever you get an opportunity to do shadow work, soul work, take those opportunities. That is the way. You're not going to do it by sliding down Skittles, rainbows with Skittles with unicorn farts, walking around saying, love and light, and oh, I did this and I did that. They don't care what you did. It's what's in your true heart vibrations. What are you resonating? What is your truth resonance that is emanating through your auric field into the field of the field, the Metatron's field, right? The cube, the field that is everywhere present, right? The positive, the negative, all of that. So there's so much that we have to understand to know thyself, to know how to push through these angles of light. Did y'all know that the angles of light, should I go there? Did you know that angels of light are angles of light? So when we understand the angles that we come in with, we understand the angles of light that we're working with. We understand the angels of light that we come with and that we're working with. This is fractures of light. That's a whole nother level. I'd have to have a whole nother discussion about that. But just to put that out there and have you see, it's like, it's that deep. We really got to know ourselves and know how we come in on these angles of light. What angels are we working with? It's what angles are we working with, right? So, and all of this helps us to break up the dark matter, right? Break up the dark matter, work with the energy within us. It's all intrinsic. It's how you work it. It works if you work it. So I'm inviting you all to take this opportunity. I'm speaking especially to those who have been commenting, and letting me know you like what you've been seeing. You like the information and how it's been coming. And I got so much more than what I give in these moments here. So this is a course. I've been working on this since 2020 by myself and started sharing it in 2021. So everything that I have, it's all Spirit has it all prepared for you. So whatever it is you need to know to find your cosmic, your natal chart, the cosmic map. How do you read your cosmic map? How do we tap in and utilize both the energy centers and the celestial energies together in tandem, right? Working with just everything, all these frequencies. It's to raise our frequency. All of this is to help you freak the energy, raise your vibration so you can be on those higher frequencies, so you can clear your CPU, so your intel is allowed to process the higher densities of light, this fifth density light in 5D. These are one of the ways that we do it. For some who may be asking, well, how do I do that? How do I tap in? Well, here's a channel. Tune in. Tune in to tune up. And now I've opened the channel, opened the floor to have a workshop. I believe I told someone that who commented, look out. They were like, how can I help? How can I be a part of it? This is how. This is one of the ways. Look out for the workshops and tap in. And as I said, it's free. It's free. We not selling spirituality. It's not a commodity, right? Live, love, life, be free. Be evolved. I am about soul's ascension and reciprocity. And I know when I live in my Dharma and what I give out, it will be returned onto me tenfold. Right? So, as it does. This is the mind state of abundance I share with you. You're actually seeing me. I'm exemplifying it. This is how I walk in that mind state of abundance. It's already there for me. So I don't need to move in lack, and I don't need to ask for anything. Only thing you got to pay is attention and intention. Because where attention goes, energy flows, and the result shows. What results? The results that you want to manifest. The results that your soul, your infinite being soul, has come here to be a part of in this particular time, for this season, for this reason. It is all on you, right? So I'm speaking, yes, you know who you are. If this touches your soul, it made you get the goosebumps, whatever it is that shows truth resonance for you, don't let it pass you by. It only takes you saying yes. When you say yes to the universe says yes to you, always infinitely running over in a flow that you choose to flow into, right, and grow into. So allow this full moon, these full moons in Capricorn that's coming up, to really open that door for the new beginning in the waters. Let those, the Cancer waters, we're going into the season of the Cancer waters, those waters wash away the debris of everything else. Faithfully, we've gotten all the messages we needed with the Tahuti season, the Gemini season, the messages and the wisdom in the wind, my wind weavers that we are. And it's time to let the waters flow. Let Mama Waters nurture you. Right? Nurture the truth that has come through the revelation that Pluto and the Sun brought 6 months ago. Nurture that truth in the divine truth of you being able and willing to see with wisdom, right? Experience teaches wisdom. Are you willing to gain your wisdom through the understanding? Right? This is now, we're going into also the season of understanding. This next month that we're going to go into is going to be understanding over fear. All month. What are we understanding? So these are the truths that I walk with and bring forth and share with you. So as I say, those of you who are interested in becoming more, opening more in your soul unfolding journey, ready to tap into your cosmic map, your soul map, your soul codes, unlocking those soul codes and tapping into your subconscious, let this be the time that you say yes. And all you have to do is comment below and say yes. The quickest way is as you comment saying yes, leave your email so I can send you the email with the link and you can join right in. Even if you don't see this right now, today, because we start today, if you don't see it right now, that's okay. Whenever you join, that's when Spirit has it for you, right? And we record them faithfully if the computer goes well. We're not in any Mercury retrograde right now, so everything should be running smoothly. There'll be a recording for those of you who do sign up, and you may have missed a day or two. We have the recordings for you and you and you, the chosen few. Whether you 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, let it be, and you shall see. So I'm gonna leave it right there. Tap into these energies, see what it does for you, and see what you can grow through. It's always a beautiful experience, and it works if you work it. All right, with that said, love you all. Each one, reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start in your big, beautiful heart. Shine your light from the inside out, and be the candle that lights the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Peace, love, and light.